So hello there,
Hey.
We are live again. This is Sunday, April 7th, and you are on live with Learning with Lynn, and guess who I am? Lynn.
And I'm Richard.
And this is Richard. So if you're out there, I see there's some people out there, so say hi so we know who you are. And hold on, I'm going to just move some things around here, and I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so you should be able to see my screen now. And let's see. Okay, perfect. So today what we're going to talk about is, hey, Karen. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Karen. Good to see you. Tracy. Hi, good to see you, Tracy. Haven't seen you for a while. Thanks for coming. So today we're going to talk about taking care of your customers. So this is my blog, my training blog. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Patty. Good to see you guys. So this is our training blog, onlinebeautybiz.com. And actually the first post on this blog is top Avon reps take good care of their online customers. That's what we're going to talk about today. Because you know what? Avon's got this big push to, hey, Tracy, good to see you. But anyway, Avon's got this big push to go online. And hey, of course we want to go online. I think we probably mentioned this before, but how many of you know who are, hey, Irene, good to see you. How many of you know who our competitor is? I bet some of you think it's Mary Kay, right? But it's not. It's not. Our competitor actually is Amazon. And the reason for that is because, you know, Amazon Prime, everybody, they need something, they just go to Amazon. Heck, I'm guilty of that. Really guilty of that. So I mean, like, my mom had to have the doctor prescribed these lozenges for her that she had to have for her mouth. And he says, you should be able to get it at Walgreens. And so we went to Walgreens to get it. And Walgreens said to us, oh, we don't have that here, but you can buy it on our website. And I said, okay, thanks. I went out to my car, pulled up my Amazon app, and ordered it at Amazon. So Walgreens lost the sale. But it's the same thing with us. I mean, yeah, maybe Amazon doesn't carry Avon. Maybe they do, but they're not supposed to. That's a whole different story. We're not going to go there. But typically, Amazon doesn't carry Avon. But that's why they're our competitors, because it's so easy to go there and get what you need and have it in 2 days. No free shipping, delivered to your door in 2 days. And so we're building our business online, but we still want to take care of our customers. And that's the thing. That's what Avon has. You know, like I said, it says the one big advantage for your customer to place their order on your Avon online store is they have you, the representative. That's the big difference between us and Amazon. They have you. They have you to be able to text and say, which blush should I get? Which eyeshadow should I get? Which foundation works best for me? And they also, believe it or not, have you when they have a problem. Because I make the commitment to my customers that I take care of them. Hey, Catherine, good to see you. Anyway, I take care of my customers throughout the whole process, whether they're just looking, whether they're buying, and even afterwards, because they're my customer, they're special, I take care of them. And so that's what I want to talk about today. So first thing you want to do is you still want to get a brochure to every customer. And if you've been using our drawing slips, let me click on that so you can see it. This is our new drawing slip, and we use these. We carry them around with us. You can use them for a drawing if you're having a drawing, or you can just carry them around with you. You just cut them into 4. I literally carry them with my books, and when I ask somebody if they would like an Avon brochure, I have them fill this out. And I say, you know, would you like us to get a brochure to you on a regular basis? We mail our brochures if you're interested. And this way they can give us their information. They can say that they want the catalog physically in the mail, digitally by email, or digital by text, and maybe they might be interested in selling Avon. I got to ask that too, right? Hi, Pat. Good to see you. So this is our drawing slip. I use this all the time, and it's how I get my information when I'm working with new people. So you want to use these drawing slips, and you don't have to. I mean, Tina has a little notebook, a little tiny notebook that hangs on a clip on her purse, and she'll say, can I get your name and number so I can follow up with you before I place my order? And she gets their information. So bottom line is you need to get their information and follow up. That's like the most important thing. Hey, Bonnie, good to see you.
Yeah, if you don't get it, you're never going to see them again.
Yeah.
You have no way to get a hold of them again.
Yeah. So we use Campaign Mailer to mail our brochures. Campaign Mailer is very inexpensive. You just upload. I mean, you manage your customer list on their website, and every campaign, I just click, boom, send them the brochures, and they get the brochure in the mail. And then here is a process to help you manage that, because it can get expensive to keep mailing brochures to people who aren't ordering from you, right? So what I do is I have a way. What I do is I keep track of my customers. If they have placed an order within 3 months, they keep getting brochures. If it goes more than 3, if they've been a customer. If they've actually purchased from me, I might go 4 months before I take them off. But if they have not, like if I got their name and they've never purchased from me, 3 months later, boom, they're off of my Campaign Mailer list, because I can't keep mailing brochures. So if you click on this link, it takes you to another process, to another page that kind of walks you through how I manage my customer follow-ups over time. And I use I may maintain notes in my customers' orders in my Avon address book. That's not what this call's about, so you guys can look at that if you want to. It's right here in this post. But if they want to receive their brochure digitally, oh, Catherine, it's right here. So Catherine's asking, where do I find that slip to have people fill out? It's right here in this post. Top Avon representatives take good care of their online customers. Here's the drawing slips right here. And if you ever can't find it, you can click over here to the search. If you're on your phone, it would be at the bottom instead of on the right. But just find the search and search for drawing slips, and you'll find them. And Danielle, good to know about Campaign Mailer. Yeah, I love Campaign Mailer. Now, they just announced a price increase. Right now, it depends on how many you buy. If you literally send one brochure, they charge you $1.59. That includes the brochure. It includes them putting a label on it. It includes them putting it in a little plastic bag, sealing it, and mailing it for you for $1.59 for one brochure. If you, let me go over there just really quick. Campaign Mailer, right here, pricing. Literally, see, like if you have 10 to 29, it goes to $1.49. If you have 100, it's $1.19. I'm more in this 100 to 200 range. Effective campaign 11, the prices are going up, but that's because Avon brochures have gone up. They have to raise their price in order to keep up with the Avon brochures, the cost of the Avon brochures. But in my mind, it is still an incredible value. Like I said, you don't have to buy the brochure. It's all included. And if you take a brochure and you put it in an envelope and you take it to the post office, it'll cost you $2 to mail it.
It's like $2.50.
So it's way cheaper than even doing it yourself. And you can only do one. So, it's funny, I do one every now and then, because I send my whole mailing, and then I pick up a new customer and I need to mail them a book, and I've already sent the whole list. So I'll just send one to them for $1.59. Well worth it.
That includes the price of the brochure. See, if you mail from the post office, it costs you like $2.50, plus you have to buy the brochure. So you're talking another quarter or 30 cents for the brochure. So it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, well, it's 30 to 60 cents for the brochure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's Campaign Mailer. Whoops. So I guess I need to backtrack just a little bit on this. What is the website? It's campaign-mailer.com. It's on this link right here. You can click it right here. And I just had it up. It's campaign-mailer.com. Whoops. So you can see campaign-mailer. Anyway, before you get there, so when I get my drawing slips filled out, I'm out and about. Let's just say I was Rick and Tina, and they were out today doing an awesome job of setting a pop-up tent and sitting on a corner and selling Avon and getting names and numbers. And I know Irene did an event the other day, just a fundraiser event at the grocery store, and she got like 13 names. How cool is that? That's what the drawing slips, that's what events are for, is to get names. Because it's not so much what do they buy from you right now, it's what are they going to buy from you over time. They're going to, some of them are going to become really good customers. So when I get home with my drawing slips, I immediately put them into my follow-up system. So I mail brochures to those that want them. I have a text list for those that want to receive the brochure by text. I also have a text list for those who are local that I text them and say, hey, my order's going in on Wednesday. If there's anything you want, please let me know by Tuesday night. And then I have an email list where I email all of my potential customers and my customers actually quite often. And so I get home and I put them into all of this. And there's actually another post. A system. No, it's automate. We'll just put in automate, search for automate. And automate your follow-ups to give yourself more time to build your business. So this link, if you go here, this will give you everything you need about how I use Campaign Mailer. I use Dial My Calls for people who don't have, the number that I have is a home phone, not a cell phone. And I only, that's only like 10% or maybe less of the people that I have to do that. But Dial My Calls is a voice message that is pre-recorded that goes out to them. And then I text them and say, hey, my order's going in. And then I also have a text list now for people who want the brochure texted to them. So the first day of every campaign, I text them and I say, welcome to campaign 9. This campaign, we have this, and this, view the brochure here, And then, so that's what this one is about, automate your follow-ups. But let's go back home because we're talking about your online customers today. So we're gonna go to this top representatives, take good care of your online customers. Okay, so we've got the drawing slips. If they want their brochure in the mail, I put them in. I plug them right away into Campaign Mailer. If they want it digitally, create a text list for that. There's a blog post here about how to do that using Project Broadcast, which is a prepaid service, but it's really inexpensive. I actually spend a lot of money with Project Broadcast because I use it a lot. It's like, I think 2 cents a text. Just 2 cents a text. You have to do a $10 a month subscription, which gives you 500 texts. That's using Project Broadcast. But if you wanted to, if you're small and just getting started, you seriously could just set up a text list on your phone, put them in a group or whatever, and then create an email list and email them every brochure, every campaign. I do that through Aweber. I have my email list, and this talks about having an email list, this blog post. And again, that's a paid service. There are other lists. There's MailChimp that you can go to for free. But you know what? Let me go to Avon and let me show you something. You literally could go to your Avon back office, and you should, every time when you come back from getting these people that are signing up to be on your list, you should go into My Office and Web Office here and add them to your customer, manage your address book, add them to your address book. And then once you're in your address book, I'm not gonna pull this up because all of my customers are in there, but once you're in your address book, you can set up groups. So you could set up a group to email everybody, and you can send an email to that group saying, welcome to campaign 9, welcome to campaign 10. Here's our digital brochure. So that would be another way that you can email without having to pay any money if you want to, okay? So, but you're going to support, that's just basically getting them, taking care of them, because you want them coming back and getting more, or you want to get more orders, right? You want them to come back to your website again and again and again. That's how you get them there again and again and again, is you get a brochure in their hand, or you get a brochure on their phone that they can browse, and maybe reminder messages if you're going to be taking their order and delivering them. So that, just because you have a website doesn't mean people are going to come. Right? And you can promote on Facebook. You can, and I do all of that. I strongly suggest you do, but again, you want your customers to come back again and again and again. You need to give them a reason to come back. Keep giving them something new. Here's the new brochure. Here's the new Flourish that just launched. Here's the new Dual Elixir that just launched. It's staying in touch with them, right? Okay, so then you're going to provide customer support for your customers. So because you're their rep, Tracy said, I just started doing this. Awesome, Tracy. Good job. So you're their rep. You're the reason why they want to buy Avon instead of going to Amazon to get their products, right? So you are the advantage that your customers have. And so, yeah, when they get their products, they already have a number to call Avon. It's on their invoice. There's return instructions on their invoice if they need to make a return. These things are things that your customers can do for themselves, and a lot of them do. But if my customer calls me and says, Avon sent me the wrong thing, or this doesn't fit, or whatever, I will take care of them. And I'm going to talk to you about how to do that. We'll come to that a little bit farther down this blog post. But if your customer wants to place an order, let's just say, I don't know, a new was 2 for $40 or something last campaign, and they missed it, and the campaign just switched to the next campaign, and it's $32 now. You can show your customer how they can order from a prior campaign. And here's a blog post, instructions right here on how to do that. But let's go to my store and let's look at that. I'll show you guys how to do that. So all you have to do is click on product number at the top. So click on product number, and then you can put in a product number. So I don't know, let's find something. Hydrofusion, okay, 167026. And if you hit tab, it automatically fills it up. But if they know that it was on sale cheaper, they can change the campaign to 8 or 7. Now, the one thing though, this doesn't tell them what the price is, so it's not quite as convenient as being on your avon.com on your back office, because this isn't the customer being able to shop for the best price. But if they know that it was cheaper in 8, then they can order it from 8 and put in their quantity and then add to bag. Okay. They can search by product name. So if we go Hydrofusion, if I could spell, and search, and look, it actually does give you the price on it this way. So campaign 9, campaign 8, look at that, it does. It gives you what the price was. So if they search by product name, then you can choose the campaign, you can see the price. That's pretty cool. And then add to form. So that's right here, search by product name. So that's a cool function of your store. So let's go down to the next thing. The customer wants to know where their order is. Deb, good to see you. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Okay, your customer calls you and she says, I didn't get my order yet. Where is it? Well, here, you go to your online store. You can go to your store. It doesn't matter. Go all the way down to the bottom and click on track my orders. Now, you're going to need their order number and their email address, but you should have it, because if you go into your web office, let me show you something really quick. They show up, orders show up in your web office really quick, like usually within an hour. If you click on My Office, Web Office, right here, I have 0 direct delivery orders. If I had a new order, it would show up here. 1 direct delivery order, or 2, or whatever. Clicking on these, they're not yet applied to your account, but you can get the order number, and you can get their Avon or their email address. I think their email address is on the order. If not, you can get it out of their address book. If you want to know what's been applied to your account, if you go to the home screen, where I just clicked on Avon 2.0 to get to the home screen, and you scroll down and it has direct delivery, these orders have already been applied to your account. And that's 2 days after the order ships. So they show up right away under web office. The ones that show up on the main screen here are already applied to your account. Okay, so you would just put in the order number, and it's AVR, means Avon representative. So it's AVR and a number, and then their email address, and then track my order, and it will tell you where it's at. So this will help you when you're talking to your customer. So it shows all of that here on this post. Okay, so now returns and problems with their order. So yeah, your customer can call Avon themselves, and many do. A lot of times they won't even bother you, but if they call you about the problem, I suggest you do it. I take care of them, and it's actually not that hard. Make sure you understand what the problem is, exactly what needs to happen, what do you need to do for them to take care of them, to make them happy. And then you can call Avon's order customer service line. This is the phone number. This is not for representatives. This is customers who order on our website. So, Bonnie, awesome. Thanks for showing how to order on our web store. I'm glad you found that helpful. Thank you for saying that. So this number, 800-500-2866, this is not for reps. This is for customers. This is the customers who order on our store. It's the Avon.com customer support line, okay? But you can call them. When you call them, you're going to get a message that says, if you are an Avon representative and you're, I don't know what it says exactly, something like you want to talk to somebody about your account, please hang up and call, and it gives you the Avon rep customer service. But that's not what you want, so just ignore that. And then when somebody answers, you say, hi, this is Lynn. I'm a representative. One of my customers placed an order on my store, and she had this problem. And they will help you, and they will take care of it. And I have found that they have been really generous, and they've been very friendly and very helpful. Avon wants to take care of their online customers because they want to keep them coming back. You will need their order number and their email address, as well as your name, and that confirms to Avon that you really are their representative and that you know enough that they would be willing to talk to you, because they won't talk to you if you don't have that. Okay? They'll do their best to take care of it. Typically, Avon will immediately reship the correct product at no charge, and often they won't even make the customer send back the wrong product. They'll just say, keep it. If they do want it back, if it's a Avon error, if they ship the wrong product, okay, then ask the customer service rep to send a prepaid shipping label so that they don't have to pay shipping and they don't have to worry about this. They don't automatically do this. You have to ask, okay? But if they do say that you need to, let me turn off my phone. If they do say that your customer needs to return it, and like I said, if it's an Avon error, then ask them for a prepaid label. Ask them to send one to your customer. And then that way your customer, it makes it really easy for your customer to just put the label on, put it in a box, put the label on, and then ship it back. And then if it's a lipstick or skincare product, just like with us, if it's a product that's used and it's not something that Avon can sell again, usually they won't even make them return it. They'll just issue a refund on the customer's credit card. And then you can always three-way call Avon with your customer on the line too. I had to do that with one of my customers because it got complicated. And I got her on a three-way call with Avon, and I handled it with my customer on the phone, and she was very appreciative of me because I did that. So if you do need to print a return label, you can go back to your website, go back to the bottom, and it says shipping and returns right here. And you click on that. So like if they ordered shoes and it's the wrong size, doesn't fit, Avon's not going to pay the shipping for that to be returned. They'll ship you the right ones, but they won't pay for you to ship them back, okay, or your customer. If you ordered a size 7 and Avon shipped a size 6, that's a different story. That's an Avon error. But if you ordered it and it doesn't fit, and I think most customers understand that that's just how it is. I mean, you have to pay shipping. So scroll down on this shipping information page, scroll down, and it says returns. And here is the easy return with prepaid label. You have an option. You can either pay a flat $5.95, and Avon will deduct that from your refund, or I imagine they'll charge your credit card if need be, if they're not refunding you. And you can print a label, and then it will go back to Avon. So if it's something that was going to cost $10 or $15 to ship back, this saves them a lot of money. They can just do this flat $5.95. But if it's going to be cheaper for them to send it back, they can just send it themselves, and here's the address where they should send it to. And, you know, make sure that they have the paperwork in there. I'm looking to see if there's a place where we can print the paperwork. It might be print your contact us. It might be in here, I'm not sure. They should have the receipt. Yeah, this is to start a return. I'm sure this would print you a packing list. So that's one way to do it. But they should have their packing list with that they got in their package. So I would send that back with the product to make sure it got applied to the right account. And if you're ever not sure, ask customer service exactly what they need. I give you all the details here, okay? And And you know, we don't have a lot of problems with our customers. It's actually pretty rare, but they do happen every now and then. They don't happen all the time, but when they do. But by you offering that little bit of extra effort to provide the customer service yourself, that can go a long way towards having your customer feel, you know, having them be more loyal to you because they know that you're going out of your way for them. And happy customers tell other people too, and then they can become more happy customers for you, right? So that's how referrals happen, because that little bit of extra effort, your customer's going to appreciate it, and they're going to tell their friends, hey, Lynn took really good care of me, you should buy from her, you know. So that's what I have there. Do you have anything you want to add?
No. I mean, basically on the things you said before, we've talked about it many times, but systems really are helpful to get going, you know, to make sure the customer gets the brochure in their hand, that they're reminded of the phone calls. We've said it on many of our broadcasts also, that the reminder call or the reminder text is huge. We usually send those out on a Friday. And
send them on Monday.
Yeah, you send them on Monday.
We used to send them.
Yeah, but on a Friday, we might have $100 or $200 in sales right now, and by Monday afternoon, Tuesday morning, we'll be up to $800 to $1,000 in sales from all the customers, and they reply back a lot of times on the text one saying, "Hey, thanks for the reminder, but I don't need anything right now," or "Hey, thanks for the reminder. Here's what I need," and they'll text you exactly the order numbers. So it's really simple and easy, but ka-ching, it really helps your business.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
Makes a huge difference. And, you know, I really have very few customers that ever feel like I'm bothering them. Mm-hmm. You know, back in the olden days, we used to do a voice shot message because not everybody had cell phones back then, 10 years ago. And we would pre-record the message, and we still do those for people who I don't have cell phone numbers for. But, you know, they would get a reminder call from me. You know, when you get those telephone solicitors and you pick it up and it's a recording, that's what it is. But you know what? I go, "Hi, this is Lynn, your Avon lady. Just a quick reminder, my order's going in on Wednesday. If there's anything you need, please let me know by Tuesday evening. And if you don't need anything right now, no problem. Just have a great week. Here's my phone number, and thanks for your support." And they may listen to the whole thing. They may not, because if they know what it is, they're used to it. They go, "Oh, it's Lynn," and they hang up, and they know that they need to get their order to me. But I've had in all the years, in 17 years that I've been doing this, I have never had, or hardly anybody complain. I mean, I've had people say, "Would you take me off? I'm not going to be ordering for a while, so would you take me off your list?" But that's rare. Really, I don't get very many complaints. And now, probably 90 to 95% of our messages, our reminder messages, are text. And you'd be surprised how many of them respond back and say, "Nothing this time, but thanks." Mm-hmm. And nobody's hurt, nobody's offended, nobody thinks I'm bugging them. They appreciate the reminder.
Yeah, and even the text is really nice, because a lot of times you'll get on the phone with a customer and you'll try to hand write out an order, and it'll take you 15-20 minutes to get an order. The texts are amazing. They'll say, "Hey, I got your message. This is what I need," and they send you in a text everything you need. In 15 seconds, you have a $60 order. Sometimes it's amazing. It's really simple.
And then I put their order in, and then I text them back and say, "Thanks for your order. Here's your total.
Yeah.
And we will be delivering it approximately this date. We'll give you a call as soon as it's in." And it works really well.
Yeah.
So bottom line is, you guys, this business isn't hard. But whether you're doing it online or off, you want to provide the service. You want to provide the next campaign, welcome to our new campaign. Here's where you can browse the brochure if you want to, the digital link. Here's where you can browse it on your phone. Here's where you can browse it on your email. Here's a book in the mail. Whatever it is that your customer wants, you provide that to them in the method they want. And that's how you're going to build your business. And over time, you're going to build a huge business. And over time, less and less people will want a brochure in the mail. And you'll get more and more that'll be text. It's I don't know how many of you have actually done it, but you should try if you haven't already. Pull up the digital brochure on your phone, because I thought, "Oh, why would I want to look at it on the phone? The phone's too small. I can't do it." But you know what? It's actually really mobile friendly, and you literally can browse page by page on your phone, and then you click on the item and it pulls it up. So it's really user friendly. It's really mobile friendly, and I'm really impressed with our digital brochure. It's a whole cool thing, and I don't think any other company has anything like that. So, Bonnie, you're late, but you'll catch the replay. Awesome. Does anybody have any questions? Anybody have anything they want to add, or what you're doing differently? I don't have all the answers, and maybe if you're doing something differently, I would love to hear it, because maybe that would work for me too. But be sure to check out our blog, onlinebeautybiz.com. If you are new to Avon, click on Getting Started up here.
Yes.
Click on Getting Started, and I literally walk you through all of the new stuff, the different ways to sell, face-to-face, online, leadership, how you can make money with leadership, how to get first steps, creating customer profiles in your Avon address book, frequently asked questions, how do I get paid, how do I set up my website, representative versus direct delivery. This is really a big thing. In fact, since I'll just go through this really quick. I don't know, maybe most of you already know this.
Yeah, this is important.
This is important. This, in my mind, is very important, especially if you want to sell online. Because right now, if you're new to Avon, or if you haven't changed it, your default is that your customer can choose on your website whether they want representative delivery or direct delivery. Representative delivery means that the order is in your in your back office. It'll be up here in your cart, and you need to place it with your order. It comes to you, you deliver to your customer, and you collect the money, right? Direct delivery is they pay Avon at the time they place their order, just like they do Amazon. Avon ships the products to them, and then 2 days after it ships, they deposit the money in your bank account. Isn't that much better? So if you go to My Office and Web Office, and just hold your mouse over, don't click on it, but hold your mouse over Online Store and click on Personalization Tool and Customer Preferences. Change this to direct delivery only and save it. Because that means, in my mind, if the customer's already on my website, why would I need to deliver the order? They're already there. Let them pay for it. Let Avon ship it to them. You know, they can always print or do a print screen of their cart if they want to look at the items online and put it in their cart. They can print screen that and send it to me. But my website setup is direct delivery only, and if you're planning on selling only online, then I would suggest you do this too. So
it's also a problem in that if you don't have that set, if you have it for representative delivery and you get somebody, say like us, we live in Salt Lake City, and we have a friend of ours that orders from New York City. I'm not going to drive to New York City and deliver it to her. So I'm going to have to pay for shipping or whatever to get there. So it's just easier. If it's all direct delivery, if they go on your site, they're already on the site, and Avon's going to process it and ship it right to them. You don't have to do a thing.
Yeah. So that's here under in the Getting Started up here. In Getting Started, and it's representative delivery versus direct delivery. It tells you how to set that up. How to share the Avon brochure from your phone. My friend told me they ordered. How do I find their order? All of that is here. When will you receive credit? It's all here. So if you're new to Avon, go to this Getting Started. So let's see. We have a couple of comments. Let's see. Thanks. Kathy says, oh, let's see, let's back up. Pat says, thanks for the help. Awesome. Thanks, Pat. Kathy says, thanks for everything you do for us. Oh, Kathy, we appreciate you too. And Deb says, I do the reminder text emails, and it does absolutely help my sales. And I also get many thank yous for the reminders. It really is. I mean, it's not, if you do it right, it's not, you're not pressuring your customers. You're not pushy. They appreciate it. It's huge. And then Tracy says, you two are such great helpers. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tracy. Danielle says, thank you. Didn't know about that. Awesome. And Tracy said, I had a contest for the first 5 $50 orders, and they won a prize from me. And every time I've gotten more orders.
Awesome.
What a great idea. Yeah, I do. I just recently started a giveaway where I'm saying everybody who orders on my website, and no minimum, but if they order on my website, that campaign, they go into a drawing for a shopping spree. So that's what I'm doing. And then the shopping spree, they would tell me what they want, and it would be beauty items only, not the fixed earnings items. And then I would just go on my online store and order it, but I would ship it to them, so they would get it for free. So that's just what I'm doing. But contests are great ideas, especially to get more people online. So thanks for sharing that, Tracy. Good job. Okay, so.
Yeah, just to repeat, we've said it several times before, but getting started is really important. It's kind of like when you buy a brand new car, you get in it for the first time and you don't know where you're at. Where's the start button? Where's the gear shift? Where's the lights? Where's everything at? And your business is the same thing. So if you've just started Avon, the getting started is great because it can help you kind of get a flow to what you need to have done to get your business going, getting off. And if you've been in Avon a while and you feel like you're struggling or feel like there's just a lot of little loose ends, getting started would help you there and help you get organized so you can get started. So when after a while you get in your new car and you can get in there in the middle of the night and it's pitch black and you know exactly what to do, you start it, show it in the gear, and zoom, you're off. And same with your business.
True story. And you know what? If you're new, especially, I know I have a lot of new people on my team lately. We've been growing like crazy. How amazing is that? Oh, awesome. But if you're new, you don't have to know everything all at once. Don't worry about it. And if you make a mistake, it's fixable. So don't worry about it. Just get in and try. Just like Richard said, try. Go through this getting started. Go through Avon U and in Avon U in the intro to Avon U and then the getting started. There's a lot of really good information in there about pretty much everything. There's all kinds of good information in Avon U. So let me go back and there we go. Put us back so we can see. All right, you guys, thank you for being here. We will be back next week, next Sunday, April 14th. Same time, same place. Hope you all have an amazing week. And all the top sellers are in Hawaii this week, so celebrate for them. And then next year, maybe we'll be with them wherever they're, or next year we'll be in Jamaica.
We'll all be in Jamaica, Mom.
Yeah, we'll be in Jamaica.
Yep,
so
the
anyway,
beach is calling.
Thank you for being here. Have a great night. Have a great upcoming week. And I'll see you online.
Yep, spring into your business. It's back. Yay.
Bye.
Take care.